Become the best football player you can be. Achieve the dream. Improve your technique at Football University. Football University was founded with the knowledge that in the game of football, technique plus talent beats talent alone. And when it comes to the importance of technique in football, perhaps Coach Bill Belichick said it best. From the rookies on the team to the veterans, practicing and refining technique is important to success on game day. Coaches all across the league put an emphasis on it. It's all about technique. Over the past 8 years, more than 35,000 athletes have experienced the intense, position-specific technique training at Football University. What has made Football University so successful and the recognized leader in training high school and middle school football players is our elite faculty of NFL-experienced coaches, 3-day 20-hour technique-focused curriculum, in-classroom video review of on-field training sessions, progression of on-field competitive drills over 3 days, national exposure for players, end-of-camp written evaluation, parental involvement. We know the Football University process is working. This past spring, 15 FBU alumni were drafted by the NFL, including the number 2 overall pick, Marcus Mariota. The FBU faculty is made up of over 150 current and former NFL coaches and players and other top professionals. Selected for their experience coaching and playing at the highest level of the game, each FBU coach also has a passion for teaching the techniques of the game to younger players. Led by FBU's Mike Wilson, Director of Football Operations and Faculty, a former NFL coach with the Browns, Raiders, and Cardinals, and a 4-time Super Bowl champion on the San Francisco 49ers. Mike and the other FBU coaches have refined a 3-day NFL-style minicamp that is only for the most serious football players who truly have the drive, focus, and passion to improve their game. Over the course of 3 days and 20 hours, from Friday night until Sunday afternoon, FBU athletes are coached on the field and in the classroom with drills and competitions that improve their football technique. Each FBU camp is divided into high school and middle school divisions with individual coaches for each position. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, defensive back. Many FBU camps also offer position-specific training for kickers, punters, and long snappers. FBU camp opens Friday night with registration, a brief welcome program, and the first classroom session to meet your coach and get down to work. Friday night then concludes with the first on-field drills. The emphasis is on individual position drills that will start building upon each athlete's basic technique. Saturday continues the FBU camp progression of on-field drills, followed by classroom film review of individual athletes, and then back onto the field again. As the day progresses, the drills become more competitive and intense as the work shifts to one-on-ones and three-on-twos, depending on the position. It is during the classroom video review where FBU's coaches are able to show each athlete what they are actually doing and what they need to work on. As Norm Anderson, one of FBU's most respected coaches, says,
"We don't waste a lot of time coaching on the field. And that's where the classroom sessions get in. We get a bunch of reps, we get it on film, and then we get the kid in the classroom where he can see himself and see the mistakes he's making, see the possibilities of doing things differently. And then it really connects with them."
Only Football University makes the commitment to the video training that any experienced professional will tell you is essential to improving performance. On Sunday, the competitive climate really heats up as the on-field drills keep progressing and culminate with 7-on-7s and 1-on-1 offensive and defensive lineman competitions. In these competitions, the FBU athlete is challenged to take the techniques they've been working on and execute under competitive pressure. It is one thing for a player to master a drill when they are alone on a football field. It requires a whole new level of performance to execute the same skills during a game when 22 players are all moving at full speed on the field. Besides being able to test themselves, FBU players see how they measure up against some of the best athletes in their region. And throughout the camp, FBU players are putting themselves on the radar for colleges and national ranking services. FBU camps have representatives from Exos Digital, NCSA, 24/7 Sports. These scouts and representatives put together top performer profiles, national rankings, and recruiting reports for college coaches. It's just another way FBU can help players achieve their dreams. The FBU experience ends Sunday afternoon with an individual one-on-one evaluation between the coach, player, and parents. It's another unique feature of Football University that every athlete leaves camp with a written evaluation that details how they can keep improving and what to work on in the year ahead. Throughout the weekend, parents are encouraged to participate in their son's activities at Football University. From the opening night classroom session to a special Q&A with their son's coach on Saturday morning to watching on-field drills and attending special seminars, parents are invited to be an integral part of the FBU experience. So if you are really serious and committed to becoming the best football player you can be, join the over 35,000 FBU alumni and start taking your game to the next level. FBU is proud of the success we have achieved helping thousands of athletes earn D1, D2, D3, and other college scholarships. 154 become U.S. Army All-Americans, and 41 young men reach the NFL. Register for the 2016 Football University camp season today. Go to the website and find a camp near you or the one that best fits your spring schedule. From all of our coaches to everyone who works at FBU, our commitment is to help each athlete become a better football player and a better young man in the process. Our mission is to help kids succeed.